Aloha and happy holidays to all of you from the little island of Kauai in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I'm your host, Seashell Surf, and more happy to be with you. I couldn't be. We're down here at the county building complex where we have decorations. Santa Claus is here tonight. Yeah. They had a weight limit and I couldn't wait the 50 minutes. So I was trying to make a joke. Looks like everybody's leaving. What time is it? Well, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse into what it's like here in Hawaii. If you live in a state where it's not snowing during Christmas, you might be used to this kind of maybe a rainy Christmas or a hot and sunny Christmas, but yeah, I can go up to Mauna Kea, get some cold weather up there. Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea. We can all go up Mauna Loa and sit around the fireplace, if you know what I mean. Get warmed up. Okay, you got the that's I'm sorry, I was thrown off by the shuttle bus. That was the word I was trying to think of. All right, let me walk through here. Oh, that didn't sound good. All right. We just want to share with everybody what it's like down here. And speaking of sharing and caring, I want to just do some shout outs to Live with the Wolfies and our half acre homestead with Mrs. Wolfie, who has been a mentor and has taught me a lot of things about YouTubing. I also want to thank my friends in New York, Boogie Bob and the Boogie Bunch, streaming with Vinny G. Who better to be hanging around New York with? It's safe, and these guys know what they're talking about. You want to be with safe people in New York City or Brooklyn or wherever it is they're going to take you for the day. And then we also have sending out a super shout out to super friends of the city, Fernando. How's it, Fernando? Salamat for all of your great videos you do. And if you're a people person, you love watching Fernando. You want to know why? Fernando is out there interviewing anybody and everybody from all over the world. So, and I also have a few RVers that I've had to learn a lot of stuff from, like get out of your house. We live in an RV and we're out all the time. So I want to say thanks to Nomadic Fanatic and a Living Free with Mike. And the weight limit has gone down to 50 seconds instead of 50 minutes. Oh, but look at what we have here, gang. What a nice little scene. A little snowman. And the decorated palm trees. And the beautiful star at the top. This is our old county building. This is our old complex. Now, where I parked just behind this building is our old courthouse and the state building where the Department of Education is located. That's why I know that that's a state building. But we had a new courthouse built, back in 2004 maybe, sometime like around that. It was in the summer. Only one of my hula sisters and I were able to perform at the ceremony for the brand new courthouse. So when you're feeling like, wow, that's a pretty big honor, you better not make a mistake when you're out there dancing. And so this is our quaint and humble little town of Lihue. And they must have had live music out here earlier, or some kind of paina, or sit around and talk story, a potluck. No, potluck. I was gonna say paina. Paina is like sit down outside and have some poo-poos or a poke bowl. Paina literally means you want to sit down and eat. But then after you paina, we say hiamoi. Because after you paina, the first thing you want to do is hiamoi. And that means go to sleep. That means you've had a good meal. And so here we are. And, this is about as much excitement as we ever have on this island. So that's why people love getting out in the wintertime. It's nice and cool. It's not hot and humid. We've had some thunderstorms over the past couple of days, couple of weeks, but they've come and gone. But you can never tell what the weather's going to be. Best thing to do is always have a bag packed. It's like you got to bring a suitcase everywhere you go. You got to bring a backpack with you. You got to have a tank top. You got to have a t-shirt. You got to have a long shirt. You got to have a warm shirt or jacket. You need shorts, pants, and then you might need a pair of socks, depending on where you're going and how long you're going to stay. And always have a swimsuit with you. Yeah, this is exciting as it gets. And gang, being a teacher for many years, really it was a stand-up comedian job for me. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I remember. It's because this guy got a white truck. Okay, not funny what happened, but I'm looking. See, I think our state might have the highest amount of pedestrian accidents and fatalities by people who just hit and run. So right now on our island, white is the most popular color for a vehicle, right? So there's about 100 million, on this island alone, there's about 100 million white Toyota Tacomas that have pipe racks. They're saying the car that hit and ran was a white Toyota Tacoma with pipe racks. And I'm like, well, is there a reward? Because I got like 55 million of them on the road I live on. And every day they almost try to run me and my dog over. So I'm like, you got a reward for that? But come on, buddy. Are you in a white Toyota Tacoma? He is. He doesn't have white pipe, what do you call them? Pipe racks. White pipe rack, or pipe racks on a truck. But I tell you one thing, they put a reward out. Every single one I see, I'm going to be looking for some damage on the front fender. And what if you were, buddy? What if you were the dude that hit somebody and ran off? They never offer the suitcase worth $1 million with $1 million in it. Okay. So, one last look for all of you around the world. this is what goes on right here on this little tiny island that everybody likes to come to during the cold season. Is it the flu and cold season? Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, it's a lovely sight to see. I want to thank all of you for joining me on this. It's nice and cool. It's a little hot. But I want to thank you all for coming along and enjoying the lights in Lihue in front of our county building. And no matter what you're celebrating, where you are, who you are, or where you live, celebrate something in life. Gives you a reason to celebrate. Bake a cake for no reason at all, or make lasagna. Who knows? Anyway, this is Seashell Surf coming to you live from downtown Lihue. Wishing you all happy holidays, no matter what it is. And in Hawaiian, I will say Mele Kalikimaka, Merry Christmas, and Hau'oli Makahiki Ho, which means Happy New Year. There's something we can all celebrate. Until the next time, a hui ho and aloha.